KMEG 14 5 o'clock focus starts now.
Sioux City may lose its only air carrier. Welcome to KMEG 14 5 o'clock focus. I'm Michelle Stewart. Delta Airlines has told the Department of Transportation the company cannot afford to keep serving Siouxland unless the federal government plans to help. And that story is tonight's first focus. KMEG 14's Jordan Furby is following this breaking story. He joins us live from Sioux Gateway Airport with the latest. Jordan?
Yeah, Michelle, the reports have been that Sioux Gateway Airport may lose its only means of transportation in terms of air transportation. But what Delta is doing is applying for what's called Essential Air Service funding. Now, Sioux Gateway Airport is one of 24 smaller airports that Delta services. Basically, what they're doing is applying for this because they can't necessarily fill all of their flights. They were only filling about 50% of their flights in those 24 markets, including in Sioux Gateway Airport. Now, I spoke with Airport Director Curt earlier today, and he says that this won't impact air service. The EAS simply is a safety net for smaller airports and that service community airports, kind of like ours. And he says Delta applying for this EAS funding isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Discussions have been ongoing. We're looking at this as just another opportunity for people to take a look at the market, see that we've got the potential here for a lot of growth. And, you know, we want to support Delta. We want to work with Delta as much as possible, work with our congressional representatives to help them if they can get the EAS subsidy to help cover costs for the service. That would be a good thing. But at the same time, we're also looking at what other potential are for added service to new markets.
Now, Miller says this makes sense for Delta to do this. Like I said earlier, if they're not filling all of their flights, they need some additional support to fill and make up for the difference in lost revenue. Now, he says the airport plans to work with Delta and that he doesn't see this necessarily as a loss of service, just that they're applying for federal assistance. So we'll continue to cover this. And reporting live from the Sioux Gateway Airport, Jordan Furby, KMEG 14, your hometown news.